I have a cute story from this afternoon. I was over with my grandsons, 3 and 5, and we were making personal pizzas. They were making their own. I called it pizza paint, and then we put cheese on it and baked it. And I had my camera sitting on the table recording this activity. And I told the boys, say bye. And they said bye. And I shut it off. And the oldest one says, what were you doing with that? And I said, oh, I was recording a video. And he said, oh, what is it? I said, it's a camera. He said, oh, my dad has to use his phone to make videos. I've been low carb since 2019. Well, I should say that's when I started low carb, was 2019. I had 5 surgeries that year, and the blood test revealed that I was malnourished. I was shocked. So my doctor sent a nutritionist into my room to talk to me about a different way of eating, and my blood results were tested often, and they rapidly improved. And I dropped 60 pounds, maybe a little more than I needed to, and I honestly felt like I was a little melted. My skin was more wrinkly and more saggy, and it was a very hard weight loss to maintain. I was fasting quite a bit, and I would eat at 10 in the morning and again between 1 and 2, and that was it. When I decided to let a little bit more weight come back on, I meant, 10, 15 pounds. Well, 30 pounds came back before I started getting more serious about it again, and I'm kind of stuck. I've been walking a lot since the end of January. First it was like 10,000 steps a day, and then 15, and then now up to 20 some days. And I'm not exactly sure on the date, but about 6 weeks ago I started lifting weights. I started with 8 pounds, went to 10, and now I'm using 20. And I can tell a difference when I go to put lotion on my arms, my upper arms. I can feel that it's a little bit tighter, and I'm really happy about that. I want faster progress. I mean, I think we all do. But we get out of shape over time, so it takes time to get back into shape. I do think the older you are, the harder it is to get back into shape. And of course, I can't run anymore. My knees won't do it. They're not in bad shape, but they really get painful when I do run, or I get shin splints. And I'm not fasting like I should. I guess I just don't want to. I never really want to eat breakfast. I'm really a lunch person, and dinner is optional. Sometimes I'm hungry, sometimes I'm not. So my latest struggle is getting enough protein. I want to get about 140, 150 grams of protein, and my appetite doesn't really allow for that, especially in 1 meal a day, possibly 2, but I still struggle. I have to drink a protein shake or something that's low carb to supplement for more protein. I also think that it can be a lonely road to go all on your own when you're the one going walking and lifting weights and trying to eat right, and you're all by yourself. I'm wondering if anybody out there is struggling with the same thing, that sees this, and maybe we could provide each other some support. So that's what was on my mind today. Just a brief little chat while I'm on my walk. It's pretty hot tonight. It's 91. I am in the shade now, so that's nice. And we're going to stop and drink some water here in a bit and then finish the trek home. Thanks for being here. I look forward to next time. Bye.